having dinner tonight at the San Angel Inn in Mexico at Epcot, and we were lucky enough to get a table right by the water. Let's see the boats going by right there. And so let me tell you what we ordered. We wanted to start with guacamole, chips, and salsa, but in the menu, the guacamole said it had like mangoes and pumpkin seeds and weird stuff on top, and we're like, no, we just want like traditional guacamole. So our server said you can do that. You can ask for traditional guacamole, not to get all that weird mangoes. I mean, I'm not against mangoes, but not like in my guacamole. And also he did say that the actual guacamole comes with pork rinds instead of chips, but you can ask for chips instead. So I'm glad he brought that up because we definitely wanted tortilla chips instead. We like to do traditional when it comes to that kind of stuff. So just be aware when you're ordering that, you can alter it and you can ask for chips. And then we decided to share the, let's see, it was called, not tri-tip, it was ribeye, the ribeye tacos. Last time we came here, it was before COVID. They had a completely different menu. They had a quesadillas, steak fajitas, chimichangas, enchiladas, all these things, and it was fantastic. I remember Nicholas had the, I believe he had the bean burrito. That a kid's menu. It was like bean burrito and quesadilla, and I had the steak fajitas, which were amazing, and Scott had enchiladas, and we all loved all of our food. This time the menu is completely different. In fact, none of those items are even on the menu. I didn't even see the kids menu on there, so it's something that we might have, you would have to ask about. So the things on the menu seemed to be a little more, they weren't so traditional. It seemed like to be like the guacamole mixed with like pumpkin seeds and mango. So it seemed to be like a little, like for picky eaters, it'd be a little off-putting. And also for people like me, I just like traditional, just Mexican fare that I'm used to. But now it's like mangoes and pumpkin seeds, and they had like plantains and some of the tacos, and so we're not sure. We're gonna see how this goes. You know, I'm open to new foods and trying new things. Scott, not so much, but we're gonna give it a try. But regardless of that, we got a great seat here right by the water, and I have the volcano behind me. I have the temple right there behind me, and right in front of me is Scott and the rest of the dining room. Hello there!
Hi, I'm Scott, and this is
the rest of the dining room. Here is the rest of the beautiful dining room. I like how it kind of feels like you're at Blue Bayou at Disneyland, where you're sitting outside at night, and next to you is a water area, like a river, and there are boats going by, just like Blue Bayou, where we have the Pirates of the Caribbean going by. So this is really fun. And of course, after this, we are going to go on the Grand Fiesta Tour, which is the ride here that they're going on, the boat ride, which I absolutely love, with the 3 caballeros. Our chips, salsa, and guacamole are here, and that is without the pumpkin seeds and mango. The salsa is outstanding. I haven't had the guacamole yet. We're going to see what Scott says.
Very good.
How is it? Good? All right, we are in. Looks good. Our ribeye tacos have arrived. It comes with some flour tortillas here, and there is their ribeye with the cilantro and the lime, and they said that's plantains on the side. So thankfully it wasn't in it, it's on the side. And we are still munching down on the guacamole, which is absolutely lovely. And the salsa is almost gone because it's so good. Okay, Scott, you ready for the Mexican feast?
Oh, yeah.
All right, bon appetit, here we go. We just finished our dinner and it was amazing. Definitely try the ribeye tacos. That's what it's called, the ribeye tacos. It is fantastic. It just melts in your mouth. It's so juicy and so tender. And the guacamole and salsa, amazing. The service was fantastic. Our server, Angel, was great. And I highly recommend coming here. They do have a children's menu. It wasn't on the menu that we saw, but we did see other kids are in the restaurant, and they had a special menu just for them. So that's great, because I think they would be the menu would be a little too much for little ones. So I'm glad that they have, quesadillas and tacos and things like that for little ones. But I highly recommend coming here. The atmosphere is fantastic. Of course, and right afterwards, you got to jump on the Grand Fiesta Tour with the 3 caballeros. I highly recommend making reservations. Tables here are really hard to get because it is such a fun restaurant to eat at. And again, it reminds me of the Blue Bayou for those of you that have been to Disneyland. So make reservations in advance. If you can't get in on the reservations in advance, come on up to the front desk here for check-in. There are many times people cancel their reservations and reschedule a couple hours before, and sometimes you get lucky and there are no-shows. So thank you for watching Penny's Travel Adventures. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next adventure. Have a magical night.